If you listen carefully, you might hear the sound of that cold front knocking on the door. It is almost here. It looks like it's going to push into and through the valley and then stop and give us cool weather for just a little while. This is radar now, nothing over the valley proper, but look off to the west. This was a thunder shower for a little while just to the west of Falcon Lake, but you can see the thunder and lightning has gone away, but a good shower move across the lake in a little while. And you kind of make out the front right down in through here. Went through Falfurrias a little while ago. They have dropped pretty dramatically temperature-wise as that front went through there. Zapatra's cooled off. Laredo's been cool all afternoon. The front continuing to push down toward the south. Here the latest temperature readings down to 61 in Falfurrias now. They were 84 before the front got there, and that was just about 45 minutes ago. So they've dropped 23 degrees in less than an hour, and that's the front that's moving southward. Now, Zapata took a little longer to cool to 63, but they're there now. Hebrinsville's 56, Alice is 54. That's the cool air that's pushing into the valley. You will know when the front comes through. It'll be one of those times when the wind gets gusty out of the north and temperatures plummet relatively quickly. Satellite, you look closely, you can make out that thin line of clouds right there. That is the front pushing southward. This is the high resolution GO 16 satellite imagery, and you can make it out right there. Continue to move southward, so it's not quite here yet, but it will be this evening. The front will push on in. Could trigger a thunderstorm, more likely just triggering some light showers behind it, but don't be surprised if there's a rumble of thunder or two like the one we saw off to the west a little while ago. By the middle of the night, the front south of us and light rain and drizzle breaks out. Front stalls just to the south, but I think tomorrow, for the most part, it stays to the south. But by the end of the day, it already begins turning around and moving back north, and by the time we get to Friday, here comes the warm front, goes through, clears things out. Temperatures warm back up on Friday, back to the 80s. So it's one quick shot of cool air. And it's tomorrow. We may be in the 50s all day tomorrow. 60% chance of rain tomorrow. That's mainly light stuff. Anything we get that has thunder with it would happen tonight with the front. Then we're looking at light stuff left over Friday morning. Saturday at this point looks dry. High temperatures, the normal for this time of year is now 76. Tomorrow we probably won't hit 60, except maybe right along the coast. Then 83 on Friday and 89 on Saturday. To the north of the front, look at this, 25 in Abilene right now, 38 in Dallas, 45 the latest temperature when you get into East Texas. This is what it looks like on satellite and radar together. You notice here's our front right here pushing southward into South Texas. North of it, clouds, showers, and then eventually you get far enough north and there's some snow mixed in and some ice mixed in parts of North and West Texas. Well, that front pushes through it. Again, it stalls just south of us, turns around, comes back to the north on Friday. Temperatures warm back up. We're in the 80s Friday, 80s Saturday, and then Sunday the next front comes in. This one doesn't look particularly strong either, but it will probably stall very close to the valley. Once it stalls, we get in the cloud mess, and once the clouds come around, light rain and drizzle a possibility. The air mass not particularly cold behind that front, but cooler than the 80s like we've been. Traveling tomorrow, Thursday morning, 41 with thunderstorms in San Antonio, 53 thunderstorms in Houston, Dallas, rain and 38, Midland, messy, 29, Amarillo in the morning, 22. The state doesn't warm up much, 40s and 50s. We may in the lower valley get to the 60s, but that's about it. If you're at the coast or headed that way, winds tomorrow out of the north at about 10 to 20, a moderate chop on the bay. UV index is high. Small craft operators urged to use caution. There are the three tides for tomorrow. So for tonight, we fall into the 50s behind the front, cloudy and much cooler than the last few nights with an isolated shower, even a thunderstorm. Then tomorrow, cloudy and cool, spotty light rain and drizzle. Rain's not the big deal. It's just cloudy and cool. That's the big deal. Northeast winds most of the day. So a few showers around. I think Friday we warm back up, get some afternoon sunshine. We're really warm on Saturday, and then back in the upper 60s for Sunday and Monday with clouds and probably some light rain and drizzle around the area. We're back to 84 by Wednesday. That is your updated First Warn 5 forecast.